Hi, welcome to Ikate's Crossing. I know you guys have just moved through Samhain and we're moving through Beltane. We're moving into sort of the spring, summer type of energy. So because of that, I'm in the Southern Hemisphere in New Zealand, for those that don't know. And by the way, my name's Paula. So welcome. Okay, so what I want to do is really connect with the Elemental Power Tarot by Melinda Lee Home. Uncover the divine wisdom of the cards for guidance and self-discovery. Now, what I want to do is really explore this tarot deck properly, because I haven't really dived super deep into it. I've sort of looked at it and sort of taken a bit of a breath with it, and I think there's a lot more to it. I mean, I've used it for readings and it does amazing. The readings have been quite incredible. But I feel like I want to explore maybe a little bit more of a deeper depth. So let's have a look here. Introduction. Welcome to the Elemental Power Tarot. You're embarking on a journey of personal transformation. Within these pages, you will discover that the revolutionary power to create a life full of meaning, growth, and connection has lived within you all along. It is a common force shared by all humans, our elemental power. The Elemental Power Tarot was created to help you unearth and grow this universal power. Descriptions of the 78 cards of the tarot offered here are all tailored to honor traditional meanings and interpretations while bringing them into the context that is applicable to spiritual evolution in the modern world. In the Elemental Power Tarot, there are no bad or good cards. There is only information, lessons offering valuable wisdom, and a guidance that give you the power to create the experience of the life you desire. We are all given our own set of circumstances in life. Working with the tarot can provide you with a map, a way to make more informed navigational decisions on your journey, and to make better use of the tools at your disposal. You'll notice that there are no people populating the world of the Elemental Power Tarot. This is because you are the people. Each card is designed to invite you in and give you a starring role in your reading. The organic throne of the Empress beckons you to take a seat and enjoy your garden. The placid lake of the moon invites you to dive in and explore the still waters. The crowns and helmets of the court cards stand ready for you to try them on for yourself. These mythical archetypes are brought down to earth and made aspirational, achievable, and relatable to modern life. Ancient cultures throughout the world conceived of the universe as being made from 5 primary elements: air, fire, water, earth, and ether, spirit. The concept carried over into the tarot with the natures of these elements embedded in the suits of swords, wands, cups, and coins, respectively, with spirit ruling the major arcana. If we accept that these elements make up the entirety of human experience, then understanding them in their nature can be truly revolutionary in our experience and management of our lives. The book and deck will help you gain fluency in the language of these elemental powers. Okay, so how to actually use this deck. Elemental connection. When you acquire a new tarot deck or any other tool you plan to use for divine connection and guidance, it's a good practice to give it a proper welcome. My favorite way to do this is with a simple ritual, inviting the energy of the elements to enter the object. You can revisit this ritual anytime you'd like to give the energy of your deck a little boost. Full moons are a great time for this. Unwrap the deck, place the cards on the table, and follow these steps. Okay, so let's have a look. Spirit. Thank the divine, however you frame it, for joining you and guiding your work with the cards. Thank you, divine, for joining me and guiding my work with the cards. Light and incense, in my case. Okay, light and incense. Well, you could light herbs if you want to. Okay. Water. Set a small dish of water. I'm going to use a spray. Okay, I'm just going to do a bit of a Okay. Okay, invite any stagnant energy to be washed away. Blow the smoke of the incense. So let's pull the incense out here. And blow the smoke from the incense over the cards. Done that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I've done that, is to get a clear quartz. So I'm clearing the deck of any negativity or anything that is not going to serve me well, put it that way. Anything that's not going to serve me well, I'm going to use clear quartz. Okay, but I actually want to use amethyst as well to connect with the divine. Maybe even selenite as well to boost that connection to the truth. Okay, so we've done that. So we've got done all the elements, done the spirit, lit the incense, we've done the water, air, and the earth, the crystals. Okay, so we've got alchemical symbols for the elements. You've got air, fire, water, and earth. So the air is a triangle that's up the right way, and it's got a line through the top of it. The fire is just a triangle that faces up. Water is a triangle that faces down. And earth is a triangle that faces down with the line across it. So I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, yeah, there it is there. Okay. Right, so next page here is phrasing questions. This is interesting here. This is one of my big things. I love when questions are framed in a way that makes it really to get the best out of a tarot reading, put it that way. So phrasing questions, there's a growing movement of tarot readers who see their work not as a tool to predict the future, but as a means of offering guidance and insight to help people heal the past and build the future they desire. This requires asking guidance-focused questions. You can learn to ask questions in this way and help anyone who you read for to phrase their questions in this way as well. So the simplest way to keep your questions focused on guidance is to ask, what guidance do I need to, and here are some examples. Example for career. What guidance do I need to get the job that is best for me? Love. What guidance do I need to attract a suitable partner? Health. What guidance do I need to best support my health at this time? This will help you stick to questions that are open-ended. You're asking your most trusted confidant for advice. Make sure to give space for more than a yes and no answer. I love that. It's exactly my type of thing. This is why I love this. Follow the elements. The elements not only drive the meanings of the cards, they can also guide us in our interpretations. When conducting readings, follow these steps to deepen your understanding of the cards individually and as a whole in the spread. Okay, spirit, the intangible essence that connects us all to the universe. Connect with the divine, however you frame it. Then ask your question and lay out the cards. Fire, element of instinct, creation, intuition, and action. The drive that fuels us. Notice what you are instinctively drawn to. Are there any shapes or colours that pull your attention? Any particular cards or card pairings? Water, element of emotion. Explore how the spread makes you feel. Is there any specific emotional quality overall? Does it shift in different areas of the spread for different cards? Air, element of intellect, reason, and communication. Identify the message. What story is being told? What does it tell you about your situation? Is there a strong narrative present? Earth, element of our material world, all that keeps us secure and grounded. Plan your path. What concrete steps can you take to put the guidance you've received into action? How can you bring the mystical into your daily life? Now read the room. Viewing the cards as personalities in a room unlocks their nuance and shows how the energies play out in different scenarios. To try it, imagine what a person would be like if they exhibited only behaviors in line with the energy of that card. Then imagine how the other cards in the spread would react to that type of person. You will quickly see that your perception of an energy can shift depending on what other cards are present. For example, a 5 of coins person, someone who lives in constant fear of lack, will probably feel a little uncomfortable around an impressed person, someone who enjoys great abundance in all life has to offer. If the two cards are together in a reading, you can explore where that tension is manifesting and find a way to work through it. Apothecary. The major arcana cards in this tarot deck all contain an apothecary item, whether used as a spice, tea, tincture, or scent. These items will help you integrate the wisdom of the card into your body, a real earth element solution. No matter which spread or how many cards you are using in your readings, following these principles will deepen your understanding of the information presented and how you determine how to work with it to move forward in any situation. So that's interesting, isn't it? So we've got your questions, you've got following the element. So spirit is how you frame it. Then ask your question and lay out that. Go connect with the divine, frame it, then ask your question, lay out the cards. Fire asks you, are there any shapes or colours that pull your attention? Notice what you're instantly drawn to. Any particular cards or card pairings. Water, of course, is the emotional aspect. How do you feel? Air element is what story is being told. What does it tell you about your situation? Is there a strong narrative presence in its intellect, reason, and communication? Earth element of the material world, all that keeps us secure and grounded. Plan your path. What concrete steps can you take to put the guidance you've received into action? How can you bring the mystical into your daily life? Next, we look at spreads. Okay, there's some spreads here. You've got the 3-card spread quickie, which is, okay, so we'll just do this one to start with. Nature of the situation, dominant energy, wisdom lessons to be gathered from the situation, and guidance, the way to move forward. There are other spreads like as above, so below, the 10-card spread of levels of consciousness, which is like a Celtic spread. Okay, and then we've got the major arcana, where we look at the Hebrew symbol and letter, Hebrew esoteric association, astrological glyph and sign, astrological esoteric association. So there's a lot more that you can enhance your tarot practice with. Okay, so this is what I wanted to do, is when you're looking at a deck in depth, it begins to enhance your tarot practice. Okay, so this is what we're doing at the moment. To enhance your tarot practice, choose a deck that you really want to truly explore in depth. Okay, so this is in advance. This is after you've been learning tarot for a little while and you want to add something extra to your tarot practice. So what we're going to do here is we're going to explore a little bit more with the major arcana. Okay, having no suit and therefore no element, the major arcana cards can be seen as combining the 4 earthly elements of air, fire, water, and earth with the 5th element of spirit. They represent larger, more complex archetypes and are connected to profound wisdom and lessons that contribute to our advancement through the journey of life. When a reading contains a large portion of major arcana cards, you can be sure that major shifts are arriving to assist in your personal evolution. Each card features 2 symbols, a Hebrew letter and an astrological glyph. These associations follow the system first laid out by the Golden Dawn, with modern updates of the outer planets, and are included to root the deck in tradition and to give you an additional avenue of esoteric meanings to explore. So we're going to go a little bit further in this in this exploration, which I think is quite neat. Sort of, enhance your tarot practice. So we're going to go a little bit more into this exploration. So what we're going to do is we've shuffled the cards, we've had a look at the imagery, we've done some basic tarot stuff with it. Now it's time to really get down to the nitty-gritty with it all. So I'm not going to go through every single card, but I do want to sort of give you a bit of an idea about what you can do with this tarot deck. So let's begin with the Fool. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pull out, because we know this is a pip deck, so it's not this normal scenes. So again, this is an advanced tarot deck. It's a little bit more than maybe what you're used to, again, with the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith. So we are going to explore things a little deeper, a little different. So again, where you're looking at things from a different perspective with your tarot. So we've got the Fool. So this is the card that we're going to really dive into at the moment. So what we've got here, let's have a look. We talked about the symbols here. So the Fool, okay, so we've got Aleph. Okay, so when you talk about Aleph, yeah, which is about conception. Okay, so you've got Uranus, which is about enlightenment. So this card talks about the birth of something, and it talks about understanding in some way. You've got that, you're on a journey to understanding. You've got the birth of something, and you've got the understanding of, got the conception, you've got this idea that's been conceived to move forward on this journey. Okay, so let's have a look at the Fool. Step forward into the unknown with full trust that the universe will show up to support you. Okay, so here it says, okay, so just take a nice deep breath. You stand on the edge of a great cliff, suspended in time between yesterday and tomorrow. Senses far beyond sight, touch, hearing, and taste and smell assure you there is nothing to fear and nothing to mourn. Though the terrain beyond the cliff's edge is obscured, you know in the depth of your being that it is safe to step forward. A small dog smiles in agreement. So the guidance is, the gift of radical presence is offered to you now. Accept it by seeking to be carefree, but not frivolous, trusting but not naive, by existing completely in the here and now without expectation of the future or attachment to the past. You can walk in harmony with the divine, loosen your grip, throw out the map, and focus on putting one foot in front of the other. You may be surprised by who and what appears to support and encourage you when you lift your gaze away from the blueprint you're so carefully created and allow the present to unfold. You've so carefully created and allow the present to unfold naturally before you. Enjoy the moment and stay open to all possibilities. Only by relinquishing control can you access the great power of the universe. Okay, your challenges. Our day-to-day lives require preparation, planning, and routine, making this energy potentially frustrating, particularly during times that seem to demand strategy and imminent action. Remain centered in the present and practice patience. Focus on your breath. Your now I can't even say the word. Apothecary is bergamot. Promotes joy and soothes stress. It's best known and easiest to come by as the citrus known of Earl Grey tea. If caffeine provokes anxiety, drink a decaf version. Bergamot tea. Promotes joy and soothes stress. That's the full. So that's just to give you an idea. That's an introduction. We'll continue this exploration on some level, so you can get a little bit more knowledge about this deck if you're struggling with it. So we've got the full, and we're thinking about new beginnings. We've got the birth of something. So we've got the birth of something, the conception of something. Okay, to help you reach enlightenment, to help you reach understanding. So the Fool talks about the birth of something new. It's the beginning. It's a new beginning. It tells us that we're starting a new journey. We're free-spirited. We've got the world, and the world's our possibilities. Have time to smell the roses, to have this moment to just relax and enjoy life. And help us to reach our own understanding with the journey that we actually take. You're stepping out of the darkness into the light, out of the void into the light. You're starting on a new path. So anyway, so that's it from me for today. Don't forget to check the links down below and the links on my channel so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care and blessed be.